My name is Isa Abbas Usman, a real estate developer and co-founder of BZE Group. The real estate company we established to make real estate available, affordable and accessible to everyone. We are here to make sure that everybody can hold a piece of the heart, build something, hold something to your name. By that, we will be able to mitigate the problem of housing deficit in Nigeria.
I would like to tell our viewers a bit about who is Abbas Issa. I know a lot of us might know you as analytical analyzer. Do you still use that nickname?
I don't tell you.
Okay, so tell us a bit about you. How was growing up like for you? Yeah,
I'm a real estate developer, co-founder BZE Group, an establishment we formed to reduce the numbers of housing deficits in Nigeria. I mean, a part of those that are solving the problem of housing deficits in Nigeria. And I hail from Kwara State, Kwara South.
So you're almost my brother.
So I studied political science, University of Ilorin. High level of interest in policy analysis, social commentator, politics generally. At some point, I even contested as as a student leader, of which I won, and I did very well. So from there, I moved to Abuja. I tried a couple of businesses. I moved to Abuja. BZE was not really my first establishment.
Oh, interesting.
My first establishment was Lagos Abuja Autos. This is where our staff are.
Okay.
Where they do all the whole.
Okay, you have meetings here, or this is like their workspace?
Their workspace.
Okay.
Yeah. This is my co-founder, Mike.
Okay. Hello, Mike.
Hi. So these are pictures from our first project that we are located.
Look at the excitement.
Yeah, you can see the way Mike. See the way he was looking there.
So excited. Okay.
And this is welcome to my space. This is where
the co-founder's space.
Exactly.
It's giving.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
So, do you think that in maybe some months or years to come, you want to explore outside of Abuja? You want to invest outside of Abuja and take BZE to maybe the nation, like on an international level? Yeah,
global space. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's the dream for every brand. You, as the owners of the owner of any brand like us, we believe that we are going to take it global. Already, we've been able to bring in the diaspora client to Nigeria, show them, give them enough reasons why they should invest in Nigeria, and they are doing that. So, but looking into developing projects in other states is what we are still going to do. But right now, we are still more focused about Abuja, yeah.
So, do you think that maybe because it is Abuja, that is why you sometimes they'll be like, if you did this in somewhere like maybe Kwara State or some other state that are not as developed as Abuja is, you might not have gotten the results that you've gotten so far. So do you think that it is because it is Abuja, that's why you've gotten this level of growth?
There are three major places where people are going to Nigeria. There's high level of immigration in those places. Lagos, Abuja and Port Harcourt. You get? So that's where you're going to say when you say you're looking for a greener pasture.
That's the places you want
and you cannot jackpot. You come to Abuja and Lagos. So the level of immigration we're witnessing is a factor for real estate appreciation. On a daily basis, you have about 1,500 coming into Abuja alone.
Wow.
And out of these 1,500, you have 15% of them staying back. So those that are staying back, they are expanding the city. When I came into Abuja, Abuja was less than, let's say, 8 million population. But now, we have about over 10 million population. So you can see that it's a growing place.
How did you come about the name BZE, if I would ask?
Yeah, BZE, I think, to be frank, that was my co-founder's idea.
Okay.
Yeah, that we should call it BZE, because formerly it was named Basmic, as Abbas and Mike. That was Basmic. So, but we started as a shortlet company.
Okay.
We basically doing shortlet, but officially with 2022 August 15, we decided to play in the real estate space very well, like the site and services part. So then we came up with the name BZE Group, a German word for possession, and I'm like, oh, that's cool, that's a nice name. So and we've been using the name since then.
Okay, so if I would ask, how many persons do you work with? Let me not say work under you. How many staff do you have working for the BZE Group?
Now we have a staff strength of 25 to 30, including site managers, logistic guys. You have the media team, you have the customer service representative, you have the admin, you have the operations, and then you have the sales executive. So we have staff strength of 25 to 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you mentioned that you started from having a going into shortlets.
Yeah.
So how did you get the funds to go into that? Were you like maybe just guy, you have this space, can I use it to shortlets and all? Or if I would, how much did you start with? If you invested something in it before it became a full-blown company?
Sincerely, we did not have much when we started, or should I even say we didn't have what it takes to like start a company. It was really a rough start, because I remember when we got our first project, that was Capacity Phase 1 in Kuje. Okay. Because one thing besides, we made sure we instill in besides is the ability to be visionary in nature. I can say boldly that we were the first set of developers that entered Kuje before the road expansion project. We believe that most people staying in Abuja may not be able to afford exactly, like the standard of living here, the cost of living here. The cost of housing here is on the high side.
Yes.
This is like our conference room. Where we have the strategic meetings on how
the place is very cool. So your brain is supposed to be very sharp when you're having these strategic meetings here.
Yeah, we deliberate on issues, how we can like improve on our deliveries to our investors, and all like that. So yeah,
it's a very cool place, and I think there's no meeting you would have here that your brain will not be functioning well, because it's really cool, and you definitely have productive meetings out of this place. So that will lead me to a very important question that I want to ask. I know that for a lot of things that people go into these days, you don't necessarily have to have studied it in school for you to pick up the skill. Sometimes maybe you just have one skill that you now perfected or built on. So what skills do you think is very, very important, or are very, very important for anybody who wants to go into the real estate should have? And maybe somebody is watching this video and I want to start real estate, but there's a lot of myth. When anybody if any guy come and meets me and tell me I'm going to run away, because none of them can be, I don't know, the narrative we have about people who are into real estate might not really be what it is. So what are some skills you think that a proper real estate person or professional should have before they can get into the industry?
I think the first thing I'm going to say is, I didn't just decide to like own B-side or co-start, let me put it that way, B-sides. I've actually worked with in one of the biggest real estate firm here in Abuja. Okay. And I've delivered on projects. I think we've been able to erect structures in Metama, in Jahi. I think my first project was Jahi. That was when I delivered 4 units of terraces. Then Katampe extension, and then I think Usetu.
So you have the experience. You did not learn on the job.
No, but it was construction.
Okay.
It was construction. It was not site and services.
Some insight
to what we need to do. So it was just an idea. So it made me to be ready for the job ahead. Exactly. So the whole real estate, because construction is a bit different from what we are doing, the site and services, exactly. So, but for me, I think the first thing I'm going to say is anyone who actually wish to get into this business needs to equip themselves with the right knowledge of real estate. That's the first thing, because this is not an industry whereby you can walk in to say you want to gamble.
If you could, would you rather work with maybe a real estate firm as a staff and maybe they're paying you like 1 million naira, or would you be doing this that you're actually doing?
And these are questions. They are so hard. So while working with the brand I said I was working with before, it's like the top real estate firm in Abuja. I do not want to mention their name. It was a job that I was being paid very well, because I was managing procurement. It was there that I learned capital management, capital utilization, procurement, how to manage workers, you get everything. So it was a good job, and I was learning. but there is this desire to do more. There is this desire to be part of those that are going to be contributing to the development of our nation. So when you walked in, you were able to see the numbers of people that we've hired.
Yes.
So if I continue to stay where I've been paid 1 million naira, it's going to provide job opportunities for those
other people.
Exactly. So that is one of those things. We are here to, make people make money, help people make money, and the crusade is beyond helping people to make money. Also, it's about solving a problem. If we go down the memory lane, in 1991 we have about 7 million household deficit. In 2010 we have about 40 million household deficit. In 2014 we have about 18 million household deficit.
So it's increasing.
Exactly. So today, 2023-2024, we have over 28 million household deficit in Nigeria. And most of us who are in the business of bricks and mortars will still tell you that we have over 50 million household deficit in Nigeria. So the government cannot solve all these problems. And the past where the government even needs to come. Most of the developments you see now are being facilitated by private investors. 90% of real estate provision in Nigeria. So we are here to solve that problem. We are here to make sure that everybody can own a piece of the heart, build something, hold something to your name. By that, we will be able to mitigate the problem of housing deficit in Nigeria.
So go straight to the point. 1 million, I see you.
I'll take my job. So Nana, let's go to the sides.
We're going on the tour.
On the tour to the side.
If you're not being a CEO, if you're not going on the field, if you're not
I'm not a CEO.
If you're not being a co-founder,
please don't let my come for me.
If you're not being a co-founder, you're not on the streets or on the field rather, or maybe traveling for something, trying to convince a client, how do you relax and just get off work and rest?
Sincerely, this job is hard to relax because there will definitely be 1 or 2 things you need to do. If you are not on site, then you are selling.
It has been a really inspiring one, and I'm proud to say that I know this person, and seeing how far you have come is really, 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 really inspiring, and it's a testament that God is doing wonders. And yes, I'm very inspired, and I hope that you do not give up no matter the shaking that you see, and that things keeps getting better and going your way. And besides gets to that international level that you're envisaging it to be. I know then that you cannot do all of these things without facing some challenges. There's no how you do some things and you will not just face some major or tiny challenges. So what would you say are some of the challenges that you've seen that at some point, I'm going to quit, so
there are a lot of challenges, but I'm just going to highlight a few of them.
Okay.
The first major problem is land acquisition itself. The process it's a tedious process, and we hope that the government are going to enact policies that are going to
make it easier.
Because it's really hard. When you buy land from those that are in charge, you get to the site, it's a different story. So that's the major problem. And then the second other problem is funding. It's a general problem everywhere, but funding has been a major issue too.
Thank you so much, Abbas. Thank you to you for watching the video up until this point. Me, I'm inspired though, and like he said, Pablo Escobar said, the money is there, it's printed already, it's just for you to go get it. So I hope you're inspired and you get started. That thing you've been procrastinating that you want to get started with, go and start. It's not going to make sense at the beginning, but then by the time you keep doing it one way or the other, you gain more clarity and you become like Abbas soon enough. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to like this video, share, subscribe, and do all of the good stuff you can to the channel. Until next time, my name is Isa Abdullah. Bye for now.